As Rhodes University commemorates its 120th anniversary, this year's graduation season was not just about caps and gowns. It was a moment that saw the birth of a scholarship fund, a generous gift from a Rhodes alumni, but even more profoundly, it was a celebration of the unbeatable spirit and perseverance of students from diverse backgrounds, proving that Rhodes University is truly a place where leaders learn.
So I started an education fund because we have a funding shortage in our country, that's the one thing. But also because I appreciate the role of education in really lifting lives and uplifting livelihoods. South Africa's sole hope lies in a great quality education and universal access to that quality education. And I think those of us that have the means have a responsibility to share, right? I'm reminded of Luke 12 verse 48 that says, "To whom much is given, much is expected." So that's why I thought, let me be part of the solution and come and help students in need. The message that I want to send to graduates and to Rhodians coming to the world is, remember, true happiness comes from serving a higher purpose. You did not get this qualification for you or for your benefit. It is to help other people. So what I love about Rhodes and what I think is incredible that we've got this 120-year tradition of dedication to excellence.
First, in my undergrad, I was on NSFAS, right? And then I got accepted into my honors degree, but then I could not really afford to come back to Rhodes. And then luckily I got the scholarship and I literally packed my bags. 2 days later, I was in Grahamstown. Yeah, it was very surreal. I even cried, to be honest. Like, it was very surreal. I celebrated. I called my mom and my dad first thing. I was like, you will not believe what just happened. My message to Dr. Mokoena is a big, big, big thank you. He is such an inspiration to many people. His story is magnificent. One day I want to help someone else. I want to contribute. Because he helped me, I want to also help others and give hope to other people one day.
It is important to celebrate graduates. They've worked hard, their families have sacrificed, and some of them have burnt the midnight oil. And like the motto of Rhodes is where leaders and learn. And then we pray that in applauding them as they go past the stage, in celebrating them, that we settle them on a pedestal and on a route to making this world a more dignified world, a more humorous world also, a more loving world, and a world where there is equality of opportunity. I really am dedicating this doctorate to the students that are working very hard, and I am dedicating it to the students that get excluded from such beautiful universities because NSFAS doesn't pay the students whose parents cannot afford to bring them to the university. But more importantly, I'm dedicating this doctorate to the children east of where we are, where when I came 35 years ago, I could touch, smell, and taste poverty. And I hope that they will get a sense of joy that one of our own, Umfundisi, has received this honorary doctorate from this prestigious University Rhodes as it turns 120 years.
That video. I just posted the video only because I saw Unati's video of her just explaining how her daughter didn't want her to urinate at the ceremony, but she did it anyway. And she urinated very hard. And then it hit that my mom is gone and I'm not going to have that moment. And she is always a celebratory person. So I was like, this is literally my biggest achievement. And I knew if she was still alive, she would have done the most. For me, it was just asking parents who are going to be at the venue anyway to just, give me a shout out on the day. But I didn't realize that would have happened. I was in tears the whole time because people were calling me from the sides. The moment I kneeled down and the chancellor said, well done, and he said a few words and I was in disbelief because he just says and they walk away very quickly. But for me, he was like, wait, when I was getting awarded, and she gave me a hug. That felt like it was my mom. It felt like my mom was just waiting for me at the end of the stage. And that for me was, yeah,